Okay, this is David. Let me turn my fan down. I'm embarrassed. You know, when you get 101 or 2,000 people looking at you, you're bound to have a few that are smarter than you are. And I just experienced that. Now, one of the things I hope you watch me for is that I'm honest. In my eyes and my ears, I'm honest. I don't take material or information that isn't true, and I will state what's true, and it may be uncomfortable for some people. Now, I'm going to state something that's true that's uncomfortable for me. One of my comment people, who's smarter than I am, said, David, your report on the Onion newspaper, it's not a real newspaper. It's a satire newspaper. They just make that crap up and people think it's funny. Well, there's a lot of people that I thought thinks it's funny and will continue to be funny, but I need to clarify that there is no government report on dry humping that I know of. Now, this guy said, David, look it up. And I did. And I know that the internet, when you're talking about anything Mormon, is always a lie unless it's from the Mormon church. So anyway, I'm going to apologize to you, my viewers, that, and a correction. It's not a real newspaper, and it's not a real government report. Now, in my defense, which I have none, I had a picture. It showed a picture of a government report, and it had the seal of the government on it, and it was reported out of Washington, and, you know, I'm just, they say there's no fool like an old fool. Okay, where do they get that saying? From old guys that look at the Onion report and think it's a damn newspaper. No wonder there was no date on it. I remember there was no date. Now, that was my defense. Plus, someone asked how I'm doing on my medications. Did I take them today? I can't remember. You have to ask my wife or kids. They're the only ones that know. Sometimes I take it, and then I take it again. 8 pills the first time and 8 pills the second time within an hour. So they've taken the meds away from me. I don't even know. They just hand me stuff and I take it. But let me say this in my weak defense. Your Honor, mercy on the court. I just want you all to know how embarrassed I am that I put that out as a real report. I got fooled, and I always pride myself in my old age that, you know, I've seen it all. Shit. I haven't. Sometimes I'm like a 2-year-old. Everything is new. I love to watch little kids in stores because their eyes are so big and they go through Walmart and other stores and they just see stuff. And so I saw it. And I reported it. Now, let me not apologize for this. If the Mormon church is asking young people, do they masturbate, I think the principle is pretty close to do you dry hump. Now I just see that pretty close together, and maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. So yes, it was a satire, and yes, it fooled me, and yes, I have to apologize, and yes, I am embarrassed. But the principle, I'm not embarrassed about. If they'll traumatize young teenagers with the masturbation questions, they'll certainly ask them the dry humping questions. So, forgive me. And don't quit watching me. Well, I don't care. You can quit watching me because it's therapy for me. I'll still get better and better. So, I'm sorry. I'll try to check my references closer, and I'll try to be a little bit more mature and hip that I know the Onion is not a damn newspaper. Thanks.